In the dark corners of Japan's urban legends lies a chilling figure known as Hachishakusama, the 8-feet-tall woman. Unlike ancient mythological spirits, she is a modern creation, first appearing in online horror forums and gradually becoming one of the most feared supernatural entities in Japanese folklore. Her name comes from Hachi, meaning 8, and Shaku, a traditional unit of Japanese length. Roughly 8 shaku equals 8 feet. She is described as a pale, towering woman dressed in white, wearing a wide-brimmed hat, and with long black hair that often hides her face. What makes her terrifying is not just her unnatural height, but her eerie presence and the strange ghostly sound she makes. A slow, deep, and rhythmic whisper. Po. 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 This sound, said to echo through walls, dreams, and even phone calls, is the first sign that someone has been marked. Hachishakusama doesn't haunt places, and she haunts people. And once she chooses her victim, there is almost no escape. She is known to target children and young teens, often appearing at a distance, standing silently in fields, watching from rooftops, or looming just beyond a garden wall. Her towering figure is always still, quiet, and yet completely unsettling. Those who see her are said to fall under a curse. At first, things seem normal, but soon, strange occurrences begin. The repeating whispers of po, 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 shadows where they shouldn't be, feelings of being watched, and phone calls with silence or static. Victims sometimes hear their parents or loved ones calling to them from outside, but when they check, no one is there. That's one of her most terrifying traits, the ability to mimic familiar voices to lure her victims. In one of the most well-known stories, a boy visiting his grandparents in a rural village saw Hachishakusama near their garden. His grandparents, horrified, realized what he had seen and acted quickly. They locked him in a room, performed a ritual with salt and holy objects, and told him not to open the door for anyone. That night, he heard his grandmother calling softly, asking him to open the door, but he knew it wasn't really her. The next day, he was taken far away out of the country. Because it's believed Hachishakusama cannot cross national borders. He survived, most others don't. In many stories, those who are marked by her simply disappear, without a trace. Some vanish in their sleep, others are never seen again after following a familiar voice into the dark. She does not move fast, she does not chase. Instead, she waits, and always watching, always present. Her presence wears down the mind, creating paranoia and fear until her victim is vulnerable enough to fall into her trap. Some believe she is a vengeful spirit of a grieving woman, forever looking for lost children. Others think she is a yokai, a supernatural being that changes with the times. And many believe she's something even darker, a thought form or tulpa, brought to life by the collective fear of thousands who share her story. In today's digital world, Hachishakusama's legend has spread far beyond Japan. Her image appears in horror games, YouTube shorts, animated series, and even films. Some say characters like Lady Dimitrescu from Resident Evil are inspired by her. A tall, elegant, terrifying woman who stalks her prey. The more people talk about her, the stronger she becomes. Some even believe that simply saying her name or watching a video about her can draw her attention. It's this psychological aspect that makes her so disturbing. The fear that just knowing she exists might be enough to invite her into your life. Her legend is a reflection of modern horror. Fear that travels through screens, headphones, and stories. Unlike monsters of the past, she doesn't need a haunted house or cursed object. She needs belief, attention, and fear. And the more people share her tale, the more real she becomes. Whether she's a ghost, a spirit, or a powerful metaphor for anxiety and helplessness, Hachishakusama has become an icon of horror, one that feels far too real. So if you ever hear a strange voice calling your name or hear that soft, slow po, 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 echoing in the dark, don't answer, don't look, and whatever you do, don't let her see you.